ahead and take questions from any of the players up here. Jeff, over on the left.
Brad, over to your left over here. What do you think the key was getting back in the game and making plays on the stretch after the tough shooting start that everybody endured?
Just playing our game. Illinois is really good at playing aggressive defense. That's always a challenge. So you kind of got to settle in. It's very hard to imitate that in practice coming into the game. So just settling in and playing Wisconsin basketball and playing at our pace. In the second half, we got a lot more back cuts, got a lot more attacks against the pressure. And when you get to the rim, you get to the free throw line, those are much easier baskets than when you're shooting a lot of three-pointers you're settling for in the first half. Good looks that we'll make, but we'll make moving forward definitely. But when you get to the rim, it's a lot higher percentage there.
Back right.
Khalil, is there something about an aggressive game that you especially like?
I guess you could say that. I feel like more things open up that way. Like, when teams are playing aggressive defense like Illinois plays. So it just makes it easier to drive and get to the basket.
Jeff, again, on the left.
Khalil, their coach talked about your offense, but also talked about your defense on IO. You had a block against Georgie. On that inbound play, were you trying to go for the steal, or were you just trying to get your hand on it? Or
not necessarily, but we were talking in the timeout, and the coaches showed us a play they might be running this play, and I think that was the exact play that they were going to run. And I was just trying to anticipate when he was going to throw the ball. And, I think I'm pretty quick, so threw my hand up there and got the steal.
In the middle.
Brad, right here. Right here. I think you had 12 of your 18 in the second half. What, if anything, changed for you in that period in terms of just being a little bit more assertive and scoring?
Just staying aggressive. With 5 games left in the season, and every time you step on the court, you're playing for a championship. There's got to be a sense of urgency. So when the game's online, you got to step up and try to make big-time plays. And a lot of us did that today. So I think that's something we need to continue to do moving forward.
Nate, over to your left here. You guys have made some comebacks with Ethan on the bench. All trouble. He sat for basically the last 4+, and you guys made some plays. I'm just curious, does it give you guys confidence that you can do that from here on out if the coaches decide to go without him?
Yeah, Ethan carries us a lot this season, and we're all confident in what we can do, and we just made plays to win.
Nate,
Illinois.
how tough is it to guard Georgie? What does he do that makes it hard to guard as just a freshman?
I think he's really good at his feet. Kind of like Ethan in a way. He's really good at getting angles and working down low, but I think we did a pretty good job on him tonight.
Jim, over on the right.
Right, it seemed like Khalil was kind of all over the place on both ends of the court. How much of a spark did that provide on a night when, like you said, the shots aren't exactly falling like you wanted to?
It's huge. He's always a spark for us, and he's someone that everyone feeds off his energy. So when he's playing aggressive, when he's attacking the rim and literally ripping the rim down, that's something we all feed off and something that gives us energy. So that's the Khalil Iverson we need moving forward, and that's what we're going to have from him. Aggressive, confident. He does a lot of great things for us.
Tom.
Brad back here. Illinois struggled early in the season, but that was a pretty tough team tonight. Is that what you're going to see here with all these teams in this league at this point?
Like I said, with 5 games left in the season, and at the end of February, everyone's going to give everyone their best shot. Everyone has their backs against the wall. But Illinois has improved immensely throughout the season, even from back when we played them the first time. You can tell by coming in here with a 4-game winning streak, they're riding their momentum wave and have things rolling. They have 3 really great players that can really go off at any time, and really good pieces around them. So I think they've improved a lot throughout the year, and with this time of year, everyone's going to give everyone's best shot.
Anything else for the players? No? Jim in the back.
Nate, can you take us through the putback off of Brevin's miss?
Yeah, normally when Brev's shooting, I'm just getting back because he's probably going to make it, but they were boxing me out and just kind of creeping in there and came right to me. And I put it in.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, sir. Do you know, is the girl in here that I kicked? Is she here? No, I'm being serious. Is the girl in here that I kicked after my layup? Is she okay? I'm dead serious. I think she's alright.
Yeah, I think it was there, yeah.
I saw that. I was wondering.
Yeah.
This is season.
We'll go ahead and get started with some opening comments from Coach.
Thanks, Brian. Obviously, a gritty team win. I liked, obviously, once we got the lid off the basket and finished out the first half a little bit better. Thought we did some good things in terms of taking care of the ball for the most part, to be able to play that game with 12 turnovers, even though 12 in my book is too many, considering how many turnovers they were forcing and what other teams had struggled with against them. We were able to take advantage of some things, and defensively, I thought we were very good again. So, the nice thing about having a team is that you rely on different members at different nights. And obviously tonight, Khalil Iverson, Brad, other guys that helped us stepped up and supported Ethan when he was struggling a little bit. So that's, like I said, that's why they call it a team, and we have a good supporting cast. So with that, I will take any questions.
Greg, what does Illinois do defensively that gives Ethan Hatch so much trouble?
I don't know if there was anything specific they did. I think it was nothing that Ethan couldn't handle. I think sometimes it was decision making. It was going too fast. It was putting the ball in places it didn't need to go to, and not simplifying the game. But they rated. They give him, there's extra hands around him and crowding him, and but like I said, fortunately we have other players who are able to step up and help out when he's having a little bit of an off night.
Greg, most nights in a close game, Ethan's not on the bench for the last 4+ minutes. Did what you just talked about the turnovers, did that lead into him keeping him there, or was it also the free throw issue?
No, it was the turnovers. Just wanted better decisions made, and that's what we were able to get.
Greg, you seem to attack the basket a lot better in the second half and kind of use their aggressiveness against them. I'm guessing that was a point of emphasis after the first half where I'm guessing you maybe thought maybe there was a little too jump shot happy.
Well, it was a point of emphasis for 2 days, not just at halftime. So I thought we missed some shots there early to start the game. Reuvers had one point blank we missed, another one we had point blank we missed, and then we started settling for jump shots. And then, I don't know exactly, I have to look at the film. We got better as the first half went on, and were able to finish some things, and finished this first half, obviously, offensively, got just better looks. And then we had wide open shots, though, too. I mean, the 2 or 3 that Trice had, he's not that open if he's in the gym by himself. And You know, they're gonna have nights like that where it doesn't go down. When one or two didn't go down, then you can tell his confidence waned a little bit, and then he didn't want to pull the trigger on a couple. So that's when you have to have other guys step up. But I thought at the end of the first half, we were better in terms of attacking the basket, and then obviously in the second half, did more of what we had talked about for the last couple of days.
Right here. Khalil Iverson has had his 2 best scoring nights of the season against Illinois. What is it about either their style or their personnel that's allowed him to have so much success?
He just likes playing against orange and blue uniforms. I don't know, I mean, he finds himself, he's opportunistic. Finds himself in the right place, right time, kept possessions alive. He's really active on the glass, 5 offensive rebounds. And he took advantage of opportunities. When it was there to attack the basket, and space wasn't able to do it, he did it pretty efficiently.
Jeremy, back.
Greg, I'm sort of going to follow up on that question. Is Khalil Iverson a good matchup for you against a team like Illinois? And part 2 would be, with only a few weeks left in the season, is a guy like Khalil, who's a senior, who's been through this, does he sense when his team needs him to play like that?
Well, I think it's both. I don't think there's ever been a lack of sense of when he needs to play, and it's really revolves around the opportunities that get presented. So if the floor happens to be open for him, or there's better opportunities for him to be more aggressive offensively, or finds himself in those positions to be able to play downhill with the dribble, he's able to take advantage of it. But he also did some really good things defensively, whether it was guarding. Most of the time he was on the sumo. Most of the time. So, to hold those 2 guys between Frazier and Io, 7 for 25 after what they've been doing to other teams in the league, and a decent job on Georgie. I think he also did some really good things defensively to help, and that steal at the end off the side out of bounds was big.
Tom?
Greg, playing without Ethan down the stretch is not something you've done very much. Did you given the importance of these games at this point of the season, did you feel the need to just change things up maybe a little bit based on kind of a whatever it takes mentality at this point?
Yeah, everyone is game by game, Tom, in terms of who's on the floor. It's gut instinct, it's who's playing well, who's struggling, situationally matchups. They were small, so I could only play one of those 2 really bigs at once. They were trying to spread us out more with shooters, and that's not maybe a comfort for those big guys. And then I had to go with who I thought was playing well and who was going to give us the best opportunity. And like I said, that's been so many nights he's carried us. It's a night we had to have other people help carry him.
No.
Coach, Aleem Ford has played a little bit less in the last couple of games. Why is that, and what can he do to kind of get his minutes back up to where they were before?
Practice better, be more aggressive, be more physical, stick his face on the ball, all the things that make him a more complete player than shoot 3s. So, yeah, Jeff.
Greg, what you just said about Aleem, is that what Pritzl gave you tonight?
Yeah, I thought Brevin was really, what do you have, 10 rebounds?
Yep.
Was it 10? Yeah, I thought he was, in fact, I even thought about subbing him there at the end, and, we go off the free throws, off made free throws to stop transition, and I told the assistants I don't want to take him out. He's too, that was who I was going to sub out, and he ended up getting the rebound there at the end, and only making one of those free throws, but he just has an awareness about him. He's one of those glue guys that helps you win. You look at us, and I thought Matt Painter had a great, for those that don't have anything to do later tonight, Google Matt Painter's press conference from the Purdue-Penn State game. He talks about glue guys and just Grady Eifert for them, other guys they've had. And we've had a boatload of guys like that here too. That, the sum of the whole is greater than the parts. And Brevin's one of those guys that helps. You look at him, how's he playing there? How's he getting that many minutes at Wisconsin? He does little things that help teams win. And he has a great understanding of the game. He's very cerebral, and sometimes he talks too much when he comes by me on the sideline, but as long as he keeps rebounding and making shots and playing defense, it's fine.
As a follow-up to that, how much of that did you see when you recruited him?
You saw that he was a scorer. I think that was the biggest thing that jumps out. And then you hope you can develop, and the other parts are there. Obviously, if you want to be on the floor here, you have to play the other end. You have to guard people. So he's he's a better defensive player probably than he gives himself credit for at times. And I think the one thing that's jumped out about him is just especially this year, right place, right time guy. He's one of those guys that I don't find out of position. Now, he gets his doors blown off once in a while off the dribble, but most of the time he's right place, right time, and rebounding, those type of things. He has a nose for the ball and can kind of sniff out what people are doing offensively too.
Tom?
Greg, how much harder is Illinois to beat today than it was maybe a month ago?
Most improved team in the league. I thought that watching them. I watched every game from our game when we played them the last time through, obviously, their last one at Ohio State. Red's done a good job with that group, and it's a unique, it kind of sits by itself in terms of preparation. There's nobody else in the league plays like that. So it does look mucky or muddy at times, and you have to grind, and it's not pretty, and you just have to take care of the ball, do some certain things defensively with them. And, but they have. I mean, they've obviously asked the last 4 or 5 opponents probably been playing. They have from even late December through this point now. I think have improved as much as anybody. They're obviously young, so the ceiling is higher when you've got so many younger guys.
Anything else for Coach?
All good? All right, thank you.
Thanks, Greg.
Yeah, sounds good. And I got the